Now we have one of my favourite people, Shivvy Jervis. She's a futurist and founder of Futurescape248, and she's talking about what is augmented commerce and why should you care. Shivvy, your turn.
I'm often asked what a professional futurologist does. So I have to ask very deep foundational questions. No wild claims or random guesswork there. I have to look and study at market forces, economic policy, human behavior, societal shifts, and then make a very informed envisioning of what might be to come. And there's a clear reason why studying this combination of digitization and scientific discovery, but as well as fields like neuroscience or sociology, is because you cannot look at innovation as solely technological. We've got to extract the most valuable findings from all these fields and apply them practically so it can shape how we earn, how we learn, how we relate to each other, how we grow our organizations, how we create employment. From the thousands of innovations and breakthroughs out there, which ones stand to be the most powerful in terms of impact on how we do business in a meaningful way? Now, the lockdowns have stimulated already a massive diversification in the way that we sell, the way that we communicate, provide customer service. But as the dynamics of our social and working environments twist and turn, the very act of relaying information itself is absolutely evolving. So I want to go beyond the pandemic, and I envision more and more organizations like yours needing to think more about how to blend the physical and online worlds, considering that tools that will augment the digital world into our real environments will be a very effective mechanism to grow your business, whether it's selling to a target client, whether it's a form of customer service, whether it's part of, your employee induction, bringing someone new in the business, or upskilling and teaching someone that's already in their role at your company to learn more and do their role even better, or to pitch a project to, again, a target client, or grow your offerings to existing clients. I pulled together a video montage just last week specifically for you with some of the best clips showing use cases from augmented reality that are used to persuade, to influence, to drive conversions, to build awareness. And what I've done here is deliberate. Now, AR can be web and app-based, relying just on your camera on your device, okay? But it can also be headset-based, such as HoloLens. Now, while that's not accessible to most people, it's a high price point, it's not easy to use, there is a lot more we can do with the headset version when we talk about really high-end B2B operations and applications. So I am going to put both those types of clips, the more accessible ones, as well as the more high-tech ones in the same video. So let's take a look.
welcome back. You really are part of the team. Try again to win some amazing prizes, or try out our new takeover filters.
We deem essential food.
You know what to do. Choose one.
Hey, IKEA would like everyone to know about Place, our new augmented reality app. Built on Apple's new AR kit, you can easily place true-to-scale 3D models of IKEA furniture in your place. Scan, browse, select, move, and place. So that could mean less of this.
As a part of the day one onboarding experience, a new hire is shown how to use an AR headset. He chooses to take the tour in the evening, after his second day in the office. In each conference room, he can access a history of meetings designed to take him inside important methods and ways of working. After choosing a meeting, the room comes to life with artifacts photographed at the time the meeting took place. He takes his time, learning as he goes. He even sees who the key players in that meeting were and has the option to follow up with them if he wants.
Bonjour Amy, ça va?
Bonjour Eloise, hold on. Auto-translating.
Vous avez vérifié le document que je vous ai envoyé?
Yeah, all looks great. Thanks very much. Au revoir.
Bonne journée, au revoir, merci.
Augmented reality is something that is somehow still seen by organizations, I would say, as a gimmick or entertainment, or something that's just, the Pokemon Go apps that some of the kids use, right? Or silly filters, and personally, I do think they're silly, in things like Snapchat or TikTok, where you've got something silly around your head, or you've got, some sort of a goggle filter or something on you. But it goes well beyond that. What if I told you it was being used by engineering companies? It's being used by NASA. It's being used by the world's largest automotive giants. It's being used by really progressive startups, by banks, by governments, in all the ways that I explained to you earlier. This is being tried by Adidas, Nike, ASOS, Pepsi, some of the really big brands, but also I'm seeing some really clever, nimble startups use this to pitch a product or to show a customer what something would do for them. And the conversion to sales is quite significant. AR is shown as an immersive medium to generate 5 times more results in terms of conversions for a user compared to more traditional interfaces. For example, just trying to sell someone something through a Facebook ad or just a text-based thing or a short video. Indeed, Facebook's Instagram itself has something called the Spark AR platform, which I'd urge you to look up, where thousands of people can use this free tool to create certain effects for people to use. They're a bit more sort of consumer-based, but you can also think about using it as a start to see how this works. You could bring up a food menu or bring it to life. You could actually have a brand experience. You could have a really fantastic corporate video with some of the key people from your business that are informing the user with, clever information about the product, and that comes up on the phone beyond just a regular YouTube video. And it allows you to see it as though it was in your dining room or your hallway, and it makes it feel much more real. And particularly at a time when a lot of us are working from home, I think this is very effective. In the future, I believe that e-commerce websites and apps will actually work a little more like a physical store, giving you much more of that real experience through augmented commerce. And actual stores will need to work more like a website. And by this I mean to incorporate or offer the portability, the immediacy, and the creativity of a digital experience when you're actually walking into a brick and mortar area. This absolutely isn't a gimmick. AR advertising revenues exceeded 1.5 billion in 2019 in the US alone. And I really think you're missing a trick if you don't look into this as something that could help you sell and upskill and build your business in 2020 and beyond. If I can ever be of help to any of you, please do reach out. I'm not one of those inaccessible people. I hate calling myself an influencer. I don't do that stuff. I'm not even on Instagram, by the way, but I'm heavily on LinkedIn and Twitter. And my email is displayed publicly on my LinkedIn profile. For those of you that want to jot it down now, it's Shivvy, SHIVVY, at Futurescape248.com. And that's future, SCAPE, scape, like landscape, 248 in numbers.com. I do respond to everyone. Ultimately, in all of this, we can all actually really rally ourselves in our efforts to build this open, inclusive, sustainable future that we need. Thank you so much for listening today.